What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of What's Up with Your Friend. I am your host, Antoinette. I love Antoinette. Yes, you do love me. I love me too. And we are back. We are back. As you can see, for those of you watching on the tube, I'm wearing my Beyonce shirt. I was one of the crazy fans who bought one of these boxes, and it came with the exact same shit as the other box that I bought. Why'd I do that? I don't know. I really don't know, but I at least should wear it somewhere, right, Beyonce? So what better place to wear this than here? Surprisingly, it's kind of hard to get dressed for this. I be wanting to kind of look good, but also like not do too much. It's just like sweats, prom dress. I don't know. There's no like happy medium in between. I think I've been doing okay, but it's a lot harder than you think probably to just put on clothes and sit on home to get in front of a camera. But I try my best. I need to invest in some more like lounge clothes that are just going to be a little bit more practical for, whatever. Just because it's really hard for me to actually get dressed for this. I don't know why I be getting so nervous. I'm like, oh my God, look, I'm trying too hard. I look like I'm not trying hard enough. And who really cares? I mean, as long as I'm clothed, I should just be fine. But, doing my best. So, welcome back to What's Up With Your Friend. What's Up With Your Friend is a show about anything on the earth, on the planet, anything that I got going on in my head, I'm going to try to talk about if I find it interesting enough. For all intents and purposes, friend is interchangeable. What's up with your friend can be what's up with you. Right there. What's up with me? What's up with anyone in the world? But, it just depends on the day. So today I wanted to kind of talk about a favorite and non-favorite topic of mine. Niggas. Men. All my topics today revolve around guys and some of the crazy things that they do, or, some of the things that we do as well in relationships. So, the first thing I wanted to talk about was some tweet that I saw. It was, this man. I don't know why y'all do stuff like this. It's just like, if we getting married, leave it as I do. I love my wife. That's it. But for some reason, a lot of guys just love to prove that, their woman, their girlfriend, their wife is just so easy to please. And it's just like, that is so embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. Why would you get on the internet and brag about not doing nothing for me? Like, what? So this man, he gets on on Instagram and says, met on Hinge. Okay. The rest is history. No pressure to take her on any fancy dates or to expensive restaurants. Just good old conversations in alignment with our goals. Loser. Loser. I don't like this trend. I talked about it in a couple episodes ago about men professing their love and just being flat out just embarrassing. The episode that was, we were talking about this guy who started off a profession of his love to his girlfriend, his fiance, whoever, saying, you're not the most beautiful woman. You're not this, blah, 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 blah. Now y'all bragging about not spending no money on your women. Guys, please tell me this is not what's going on. Please tell me this is not God. Please. God, please. 11:11. Please, God, tell me that the men are not bragging about being cheapskates. There's this not even trend, but this this nasty stuffing in the water of men's nowadays where people are obsessed with this idea of not being taken advantage of for their things, for their material things, for their finances. And it's just like 98% of y'all ain't got no finances to take advantage or exploit. So I don't know what you guys are so worried about because we can't even, there's nothing to steal. What am I take? What am I take? Some jeans that don't fit me or you? What am I take? I don't even know what you want me to take. And it's just like, there's just like this army of men that are so gung-ho about, I don't even know if it's humbling women, but just making sure I'm not spending no money on you. You would think that on someone's wedding day that they would be just so overjoyed and so overflowing with happiness and gratitude and love that the last thing on their mind was how little money that they spent on their significant other, for the duration of their relationship. I just don't understand where that comes from, where that validation, or why you need to be validated by, because it seems like you need to be validated by other men that you weren't taken advantage of, or, a hoe didn't get over on you. Excuse my language because I'm not referring to this woman as a hoe, but, that's how a lot of guys think. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that because for me, it's just a little bit confusing because for any relationship, I feel like the two people in that relationship should be equally yoked, should be equally beneficial to one another. Whether that is dependent on finances, looks, social, whatever, you guys should be like, helping each other out, balancing one another out. So for me, looking for a man, I can take care of myself. I do take care of myself. And I want someone to do that and then some. As providers, that is something that's just a little bit backwards to me because men are so adamant about being providers, about saying, I don't want my woman to overpower me when it comes to this and that in our home. But on the same token, you on Instagram telling the world that you didn't take me on no extravagant dates. You didn't spend any money. You didn't go to expensive restaurants. Where was y'all eating? Five Guys? Chick-fil-A? Chipotle? I'm just asking because that's not like something to brag about. I feel like most men, no matter what your finances are, you should want to impress your lady or your significant other, whoever you're dating. You should want to impress them all the way. That can be on any level of extravagance. We don't have to go to 5-star dinners every single day. We don't have to go take, trips every single month. We don't have to do any of that. I would like that. But that is for me and my business. You know what I'm saying? But like for most people, the intimacy that you guys share when you're just sitting on the couch doing something, like going to a small thing that doesn't cost more than $50 to $100, is something that most people would take and be like, you know what? I love just spending time with this person. So it doesn't matter how much money that they're spending on me. I'm just so happy to be in the same space as them. And we just vibing. We just having a good time. But for some reason, men just love to just put in there, she didn't take advantage of me. She didn't get nothing out of me. And you see it everywhere. It's not just from this man on his wedding day. You see it in songs. You see it in like all the culture that we digest on a daily basis. All these niggas be talking to us and saying, no bitch can get no money out of me. Well, why? Who else you spending the money on? Who else you spending the money on? Why? Why not me? Why not me? You gonna eat anyway? Table for two. You gonna go to the store anyway? Pick me up something. What is so bad? What is so horrible about spending money on the person that you're in a relationship with? I just don't get it. I don't like this culture of making women feel like they shouldn't have anything spent on them or having someone have to prove that they're worthy of your dollars. I mean, we're all gonna die anyway, God forbid it soon, but you can't take it with you. If you're gonna be in a relationship with someone, you might as well splurge on them. I just don't understand it. Maybe it's not for me to understand because I feel like the people that I engage with, the people that I date, don't have a problem spending money on me. Like, it's not like I wake up saying, give me something. It's just like, if I want to go somewhere, they have no issue saying, okay, let's go. It doesn't matter how much it costs. It doesn't matter where we're going. It's not, at the end of the day, we spent time together. If we spending time together eating Ritz crackers or, going out and having, some nice drinks, some nice little plate. Excuse me. All right. Sorry about that. I had to take a call. Let's see. Where were we at? Oh, yeah. Niggas don't want to spend money. They broke. I don't know. It could not, I don't think it's just because men don't have any money. I just think, we just live in a society where people just always feel like we are living much grander experiences than we really are, than is actually reality. Like you see celebrities that are able to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on their significant other with no regard because they make millions of dollars. That's not real. You know what I'm saying? But it's also not like realistic for majority of the world. But, because we're so influenced by what other people are doing, and this is what we see as like the norm or whatever. And whether you are on the providing side, the receiving side, or whatever side you are in your relationship, your partner has likely been influenced to some degree by something that they've seen. So obviously we see like the rapper baby mamas getting Birkins and cars and all this blah, blah, blah. Randy from down the street telling us something, you can't get that out of me. Duh. Randy. Of course, Randall, you're not going to buy me a freaking Lambo truck. Duh, I know that. But I'm with you anyway. So what's the problem? What you can get me is something that's going to be more sentimental to me than just something that you see and think that I want. I just don't get it because more than likely, what they're so afraid of, their partner is not even thinking about. And it's just some irrational fear of being taken advantage of by women. At the same time, this this yearning desire to be the provider in the house. You can't have both. You can't have this, oh my God, I want to take care of my woman. I want her to want for anything. And also, if this bitch wants something from me, it's dead for her. Like, make it make sense. It doesn't, you know? So whatever. Moving on. So if you did not see, it was a funny video. I think Kevin Hart and The Rock were like on some press tour or something. I don't know what movie it was, but the interviewer asked The Rock, if you could be any celebrity pet, who would you be a pet to? And without stuttering, like I don't even think the person even finished the question, he was like, Megan Thee Stallion. And if you don't know who Meg Thee Stallion is, Miss Tina Snow, the hot girl coach, this, hottie herself, the Houston hottie herself. She is one of the most famous things to come out of Houston for a long time, after Miss B herself. Super duper famous, talented ass rapper. That's my girl. She my sister. Okay. And she's dating producer. He had a song with Cardi like a couple years ago, Partisan Fontaine. They look good together. They go together real good. Okay. He is big and tall. Meg herself is not a small girl. She is a stallion. They look so good together. Like there was the video, I think, of him like folding her like some paper, like some 2-pound weights. And I was just like, I like that. I want that. I need that. Okay. And we don't really see a lot of sides of Meg. I feel like after the incident with, Tory Lanez and stuff like that, she definitely is like a little bit more private with the things that happen in her life, but she does post about her relationship. She's happy to be with this man. They look so good together. He make her feel real small. She be posting up, hugging him in his boxers and everything like that. In love. And like down bad in love. Like that type of thing's like, girl, stand up. She loved this nigga, Partisan does not liking that. He didn't like that The Rock said that he would be faux, basically, because as Meg's little dog, I think it was like a Frenchie or something like that. His name is Faux. He did not like that. He said, man, back up. So Partisan says, all our dogs is named after numbers. Just teach your wife to use seasoning. You'll be all right. Moana is the shit, though. Are you scratching your head, too? Because I just don't get it. Why are you so upset? So for me, it's just kind of like you're showing your slip a little bit, Party, because it's a harmless joke. I understand feeling like someone disrespects your partner and disrespects your girl, and you want to kind of like, be there for them and like, protect them and show your honor, but it's just like, Meg's a bad bitch. Everyone in the world loves her. Everyone in the world would love to be faux. You see that girl twerking? I want to be faux. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's just like, I just feel like our men, intimidated when they get their first bad bitch. And I'm not talking to you, Party, because you probably have dealt with plenty of bad bitches before, in your time. And I'm sure that, you're used to them. What I don't understand is that, you date someone who is super famous, a worldwide superstar. She's an A-lister. And this girl is with you every single day. To my imagination. I assume you guys are together almost every single day. And she's your girl. You know what I'm saying? She's posting up on the internet like in love with you. Like, hey boo, blah, blah, blah. She uses her little girl voice when she's on the phone with you. Like, she is your girl. The fact that other people are attracted to her, why does that make you a little bit upset? And I feel like, even if you are not famous, I know a lot of people that like, I'm not one to ever, diminish the people I hang around. All my friends are bad bitches, okay? Every single one of them is a bad bitch, including myself, okay? And I feel like when you get with men sometimes, they start to show their insecurity once they've already gotten you. And it's just like, why are you so intimidated by other people liking me and looking at the same thing that you saw me for and appreciated me for when you try to get at me? Because I don't recall, when you stepped to me, you loved the fact that I was cute. You loved the fact that I was a bad bitch. You loved the fact that, I look good in this dress, from these pants, my butt looked good, my body looked good, whatever it was that attracted you to me, you love that. But now that we're together, you mad that other people love it too? Just because we are together does not mean I'm going to stop being a bad bitch. It's going to happen 24/7 every single day of this God-given year. And for me, I just don't understand why y'all be doing that. Because to me, it would just be like, On the other side, women face that too to some degree. Like, there are certain things about a man that makes him more attractive than others. It could be how he carries himself, how he dresses, how he speaks, how he carries himself in a room. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you recall in Ring the Alarm, Beyonce was talking to the other girl. She was like, "You so arrogant and bold. She gonna love that shit, I know." We be knowing, we be feeling it too. But I'm never gonna step out and be like, stay. What did he even say? He said, teach your wife to use seasoning. I don't even understand what that means. You know what I'm saying? To my knowledge, The Rock is Samoan and black. Maybe. I really don't know what his ethnicity is. But don't come at her. That was so unwarranted. If you're going to be upset about it, just be mad at that person. Keep it on the playground. Like Monique said, talk to who you were offended by. And it didn't even make any sense because it's not like he said anything offensive. The question was, whose celebrity pet would you like to be? For very obvious reasons, I'm sure he said Megan Thee Stallion because she be shaking that ass. Okay? Are you going to get mad at me because I like the way Megan shakes her ass too? The world stops when Megan drops a video of her twerking. That's just what it is, okay? She knows that she's blessed. She blesses us on the timeline every couple of weeks or so. That's just what it is. And I'm sure before you and her got together, that's something you was like, damn, shorty be shaking that ass. Okay? I just don't know why men do that because, like I said, it doesn't have to be a famous relationship. Anyone that I date, you damn sure don't know them, okay? You damn sure don't know them, okay? They are not famous. They are not. Let's move on. Oh God. But it's just like I would be kind of like, babe, it's okay. You can, kind of step back because let the world appreciate your woman's beauty. Let the world appreciate your woman being who she is. People love Meg because she's confident. She is confident, okay? And to be with someone who is just like that, you're going to have to let the world just admire her from afar, which most people are going to have to do because not many people are going to be able to have access to her the way that you do, brother. Okay? The way that you do. The key words, you do. I just don't get it. So ladies, let me know if that's ever happened to you. Have you ever gotten into a relationship with someone and then the minute y'all actually go together, officially boyfriend and girlfriend, he start tripping. He telling you ain't got to post that. You ain't got to wear that. Why you going out looking like that? Because I'm cute. Because I'm pretty. Because I'm like that. Okay? I'm that girl. And I mean, I just don't understand because it's rare that you see women. Well, I can't say that because there are some people out here who really, really, really make it very uncomfortable to be a girl's girl some days. There's that one quote on Twitter. I do not support all women. Some of you bitches are very dumb. There are some people that make you say that on a daily basis because why are you acting like that over him? Out loud in public over a man like that. That's very, very embarrassing. You should be ashamed of yourself, baby. Be a lady. But sir, party, be a gentleman. Because The Rock, he don't do nothing to nobody. That's one thing about him. He gonna go on set, make that movie being super strong, go home to his kids, sing Moana, and go to bed. He don't bother nobody, okay? Let him make his little movies, say that he want to be full. He not going to actually turn into the dog. Are you nervous that The Rock is going to turn into the dog? I don't know. I just don't like when my man is like, showing signs of insecurity. Like, that's something that you guys definitely should work on together as a couple. And I'm not sure if that's even like the right thing to say is that you're insecure because there's levels to it. But he didn't do nothing wrong and he didn't say nothing wrong. He answered the question that was asked of him, and you came at his wife for not using seasoning. Two very different things. And I really don't know what's going on. So yeah, I guess it's a question for both men and women or whoever you're dating. Ladies, gents, others than they. Do you get jealous of your partner because they a bad person? They bad like that. You know what I'm saying? They fine. If the world know I'm fine, you have to deal with that because I can't turn it off. I was born bad, I'm going to stay bad. And the world's going to look at me every single day. We're going to have to deal with it, okay? Moving on. So, this one made me laugh. I actually saw it last night. And I actually do know some people who are like this. This is no shade because I feel like there's good parts of this. And there are some corny parts of this. It just depends on how frequently you're doing this or how far you're taking some things. So this person, and I'm African, but I don't necessarily feel like this, so don't be taking offense to it, okay? Not my words. Someone said, them African by penetration girls be so funny because the culture becomes their whole personality. like honey. It's okay. We like you for you. African by penetration is a wild phrase. And I've never put those words in together in a sentence any time in my life, but it did make me beg the question, how far is too far? So, over the past couple of years, there's definitely been like, some like celebration, like some I don't know, some African nationalism among, a lot of African Americans, which is a great thing to see. I love the unity. I love, the overcoming of some ignorance that people may have had as a child, as an African, as a former African child, I definitely can say, there were times we all heard the African booty scratcher, whatever, get over it, But over the last couple of years, people have really kind of flocked to African culture as like, a wave, specifically like Nigerian culture. I feel like, for Nigerian people, they have the upper hand when, we think about the African diaspora because they speak English. Most African countries do not speak English as, a first or second language within their countries. And so a lot of people love that they can like, grab onto something because I understand a little bit of Igbo and Shayo, okay? You hear it every single summer. We got a song this summer. Last year was Essence. This year is Last Last. Everyone loves African Afro beats, all that type of stuff, and I'm here for it. What this person was saying, though, is do you see some people kind of like adopt a personality trait once they date a certain type of person? I, for one, have seen it. I've definitely seen it. I've seen a lot of people, I only date Nigerians. I only date Africans. I only date this, blah, 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 because I'm Africans. And it's just like, okay, like, why are you trying to shaku everywhere you go? Like, it's okay to hit your Dougie. It's okay to keep it there. And, that's kind of an extreme level, but it does go back to the surface, I guess, question or basis of it, of do you change based on who you're in a relationship with? So, I don't know how many people are, I don't consider that like interracial dating. It's interethnical dating. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all black. If you're a black person dating an African person, you're still black dating black. You know what I'm saying? But you're mixing cultures. I, for one, am not someone who dates a certain type of culture or ethnicity and it's like, you know what? I only want to date this type of person from now on. Granted, I love an African man because I'm African myself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's just some type of like connection there that I can't turn off. And it's always going to be an underlying attraction there just because I'm African myself. I understand you. Our cultures, our backgrounds, our upbringings are like very similar. So it's for me, it's just like, I'm going home. It's like that. What I don't do is I don't adopt, certain things from, let's just say, Nigerian men. Nigerian culture is a very prominent culture. It's a very like out there culture. It's hard to miss. There are so many things that we know in, or know, do whatever because of Nigerian culture. And I don't think it's you can't overlook what Nigerians have kind of done to the appreciation of African culture as a whole. And that's just one thing I'll say. But I don't just go ahead and say, well, I want to eat some, pounded yam and whatever every single day. What I do is I have an appreciation for other people's culture in general. If I have an Asian friend, you know what I'm saying? I want to know what kind of food y'all eating for y'all holidays. You know what I'm saying? If I have a Vietnamese friend, a Japanese friend, a Chinese friend, whatever, I want to know what kind of food you're eating because I want to know more about that specific culture. What some people do is they take it too far, start buying kente, start buying all type of different cloths, start saying like, oh, I'm only doing this. I go to Nigeria every single December, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, baby, no, you don't. 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 And, to take it to like just the basic level of what I kind of notice, cultures aside, there are some people, specifically us women, and I hate to even bring it back to my girls because, I'm definitely a girl's girl, but some of you girls definitely adopt characteristics from your man when you're in a relationship. And I want to know why. I want to know why you're doing that. Do you, is it an accident? Is it something that you kind of do just like, when you spend time with another person? It's natural. When you start spending time with someone so closely or so much, you're likely to adopt some things. Like even some of my friends, they might say something. I have a lot of friends from St. Louis. for instance. And they're home with the right there. They say right there, car, her, here, hair. You know what I'm saying? Bird. Like they have a very specific way of like pronouncing their words. Their tone is like very specific, and sometimes I catch myself doing it. Now, will I sit here and say that I'm from St. Louis? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But you do have some people who will be like, oh, I'm from Chicago now because my girl from Chicago, my dude from Chicago. Baby, sit down. Put the fake guns down. Put them down. Put them down. Put them down. Put them down right now before I start telling on you. Are you kidding me? And, I don't think it's bad. I won't say it's bad. What I do think it is kind of, it's a little weird. I can't lie. It is a little bit weird to me. In my opinion, I really do think that it's inevitable to kind of like learn some things that your partner does when you spend a lot of time with them. I don't think that it's necessarily good to become another person or to have your identity based on who you're dating at the time. I do know some people that are very like, okay, well, he likes this, so all of a sudden I want to start doing this. You just start dressing like them and you just start liking the same things. Your interests all of a sudden align with his interest. And I don't, it teeter-totters on like a fine line of like, is your personality based on who you're dating? And I think that's a very like, it's an honest question to ask some people. I think you should probably be like a close friend in order to ask a question like that. I do think it's very interesting. I definitely think it's very interesting when when you can peep peep shit like that. It's just like, you didn't start liking Vince Staples. Like Vince Staples, really, like no offense to Vince Staples. No offense to Vince Staples. He'll light my ass up. But it's just very interesting to see what people like start to do or start to indulge in just because of who they're dating. And it's not to say it's a bad thing because we can all learn from other people. My goal when I get in a relationship, whenever that's going to be, I want my man to be able to teach me stuff. I want my man to be able to be like, oh, he put me onto this and it's something that's actually worth my time, worth sharing, worth saying like he put me onto this because, some people will teach you, about business, will teach you about, stuff that you need to learn or utilize in your everyday life to, do emotional healing, whatever the case may be. And that's something that you gain from that relationship. But if you start changing the way that you dress, the music that you listen to, oh, God forbid, if you start being a hotep, oh, God, saying grand rising, cut it off because it's lame and I hate it. For the people who, change their identities or, all of a sudden only date a certain type of person, certain ethnicity, certain country, I have to say turn it off too because I don't like that. It just gives weird. It gives like fetishy a little bit. And I hate to even say that because you can't really dictate what about a person makes them attractive or what attracts another person to another person. But sometimes they be braiding on fetishy. Because it's just the same kind of thing. Like, if you start like developing an accent because you're around someone, that's different than going out in public and start saying you're this or you're from this tribe or you do this, blah, 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 when no one's around. No one asked you. Nobody asked you what country you think you're from or this. And there's no hate to the girls who do this. I think it's a little bit odd. Keep doing you. If that's living your best life, then so be it, babe. But, people in the comments saying, don't let them learn to do dances. They gonna be like, whatever, twirling and stuff. I mean, it's a joke at the end of the day. Of course, don't take it personally. If you are someone who dates another ethnicity, another culture, solely because, I don't know, or you just start acting like a different way, maybe check on what's going on at home. I don't know, because, why are you chasing identity? At 26, you know who you are. You know where you're from as well. And stick to it because no one can be you but you, babe. No one can be you but you. All right, y'all. So those are some pretty good topics, I think, about like, just how we are in dating. So let me know how you guys feel about men clutching their pocketbooks or, bragging about the fact they don't spend money on their girls. Like, as a man, why are you bragging about not spending money on your bud? Like, I just don't understand that, Why are you bragging about not spending money on me on my wedding day at that? You want to get divorced? Because I do. Don't ever say that around me. You going to brag to everybody that you ain't spending money on me? You hate me or something? I thought we were I thought we were getting married today, and you just revealed that you want people to like throw tomatoes at us. It's pretty embarrassing. Okay? Then, fellas, do you get nervous when you get your bad bitch? When she go outside and she look real good, you know? And the nice Amrezy filter on Instagram, whatever filter she's using, Miss Baby Girl, Miss Soft Face, whatever. Okay? She's outside. Do you get nervous? Do you get nervous when you just know your girl look good and everybody thinks you look good too? Or are you very, that's my girl. Yeah, she's a bad bitch. Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, she's like that. And that's who I get to, go home to every single day. Let me know. And finally, are you one of them people that definitely changes who you are depending on who you're dating? It can be characteristic wise. It can be fashion wise, music taste wise, food. I think that's pretty weird. I'm not even gonna lie. So I hope you aren't. And if you are, tell me why it's good. Tell me why, you learn certain things. If it's good stuff, are you learning about, business tactics? Are you learning how to, emotionally heal? Are you learning about yourself through this person? Or are you just trying to wear his jeans? Please let me know. I have to know because we might need to get you help, babe. Okay? So let's go into our segment, What's Up With You, Friends. I've had some friends on Instagram share some things with me that's been going on. I asked people, I want to know some juicy shit. I can't even lie. I mean, it's great to hear all the positive things, and I'm so happy for everyone. And this is never going to be a space that I just spew hate or negativity. There's never going to be that. I'm never going to rejoice in what's going on with you that's bad. But sometimes I want to know a little bit about what's going on with you for real. What's going on with your friend group? What's going on in your, let me know some tea. I want to hear it all. So my first friend said she ghosted a guy, but I miss him. Get in line, sister. Get in line, sister. I done ghosted so many guys, and I'd be like, dang, I kind of need someone to talk to. I'm kind of bored. But it's usually for the best, I have to say. I'm never really someone that's like, okay, I should have kept talking to him. I rarely think that. And when I do, it's because I'm bored. I always have to check my surroundings. Is the TV on? No. Let me turn the TV on so I hear another voice. Have I ate today? No. Let me go downstairs and make myself something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Have I laughed today? Let me go on TikTok. You don't miss him. You don't miss him like that. Now, for something else, you might miss him. Okay? But we're trying to be good and trying to be, very disciplined, okay? In the mind and the body, okay? So it just depends on what he actually brought to your life. If it's something that's invaluable, if it's something that you cannot find in someone else, maybe give him a ring. But if you're talking about ghosting, it wasn't that serious anyway, sis. So I say summer's not over until September. Keep going out. Keep looking cute. Get you some feet in braids, baby. They gonna flock. They gonna come. And someone better gonna come along for sure. So, I get it though. Because it's definitely sometimes I'm like, dang, should I just go ahead and text him? Should I, just, hey, what you doing? And then I never go through with it. So I think that's always like the better option for me because I'm like, you know what? You didn't like him like that anyway. You didn't like him like that, especially if you ghosted him. There's probably a reason why you ghosted him. Maybe it wasn't nice to ghost him, but I mean, we boo. We all ghost out here, okay? Number 2. I called my friend boyfriend on a date months ago. She asked me to mind my business. Should I tell her or no? Being that it was months ago, absolutely not. I don't think you should. And I think it's, I don't think you should because, a lot of people are very territorial over their relationships and most of the time they want to give their partner the benefit of the doubt, which is not a bad thing to do. But you know how some of your friends get when they get in relationships. I have some friends that are very like one track minded. When they get in a relationship, it's like my man, my man, my man. It's him with a highway, and it's just like, okay, sis, good for you. I don't know. What do you want me to do? But if I catch them in some dirt, I'm going to definitely let you know what's up because you're my friend. Now, if they tell you on more than one occasion or on one occasion at all to mind your business, even though you know something is wrong, I'm not saying to let them, end up with like egg on their face. But sometimes you gotta let people just do what they want to do. Let them touch the stove and let them get burned because there's nothing you really can do. At the end of the day, we are all grown adults. If I tell you something It's never going to be out of malicious intent. It's never going to be me wanting to sabotage what you got going on. Even if I don't like the nigga, even if I can't stand him, if I hate the way he dressed, if I hate his height, if I hate his shoes, if I hate his eyebrows, even if I hate the way he says doorknob, I'm not going to sabotage your relationship. It's only going to be me telling you something that I think is crucial for you to know so you don't end up hurt. If she told you to mind your business, baby's gone. Baby girl is gone in the head. She's gone in the brain, and there's nothing you can really do to, let her see that until she sees it herself or until she wakes up. Because more than likely, a lot of times too, when people are very adamant about you minding your business, they already know what's up. They already know that, something isn't right, but I'm a little bit embarrassed and I don't want someone to say I told you so, which more than likely is not going to happen. If you're a good friend, your friends, as a good friend, people aren't really going to be like, ha ha, I told you, bitch. I'm never going to say that. And, sometimes this is something that I struggle with in my friendships. Like, I'm very much that friend that's going to tell you exactly what I mean, exactly what I want you to hear, exactly what you need to hear sometimes. And it's going to be a little bit harsh, but I'm never going to laugh in your face and say this is what you deserve, or I told you should have been, dumped him, whatever. I'm going to just let you know, I don't think he's right for you. This is what I know. This is what I seen. This is what I heard. Do with that what you will. And if they're not ready to cut ties with that man, there's absolutely nothing that you can do in that moment besides wait for them, wait for them with open arms. Hopefully, if they're, a good friend back to you, if you still want to do that, when they need your help. I've learned that because I've been that person that has to continuously be the person to say, well, I unfortunately know this. I found out this, or I don't like him because he's this. And it's like very true statements, but people aren't sometimes ready to hear the truth because they're having too much fun. They're benefiting something from that relationship, or they're just embarrassed. So I say keep it to yourself, because especially with it being months ago, she might get mad at the wrong thing with, why didn't you tell me immediately? And it's just like, even if I told you the second it happened, you would have not believed me, or you didn't want to accept that because you too gone in the brain. And, sometimes you just got to let people go. You just got to let people do what they got to do, because it's going to stress you out. And one thing I'm not doing no more is stressing myself out about my other friends' business, about they niggas. I'm happy for you, babe. Kisses. I'm happy for you. All right. So I have two that are kind of the same thing. And this is something that I even need help with. So if you guys have any tips, hit me up on Instagram and let me know. So one friend said, so I'm trying to build a roster, and I think I may need some tips on maintaining my team. The other friend said, girl, my roster is slowly going down. I don't know if I want to re-up or sit the season out. I am terrible at keeping a roster. I'm terrible at it. I don't know how to equally get, well, I'm lying. I'm a big liar. I would say I don't ever look at what I have as a roster. I feel like, I'll be having some friends. I like someone more than the other, and we can all spend time. You know what I'm saying? I might go here for brunch, go here for dinner, go here for ice cream, go, you know what I'm saying? Like, do this and that, with whoever. But I'm not really that good at it, because I always end up liking someone more than the other. And it never works out. I literally am so jealous of bitches who can talk to 5 different people at the same time and get what they need out of each person. I'm so jealous. Baby, teach me your ways. Friends, I need help as well. Now, what I can say is that my roster definitely all quit the team this summer. I don't know what I did as a coach, but everyone quit the team. Everybody quit on me, okay? Mid-season, everyone quit. And I'm a little bit, it's just, I'm embarrassed. I'm hurt. I wish it didn't end up like this, but maybe I'm not that good of a coach. Maybe I just need to be assistant coach, whatever, or maybe I just need to sit the season out too. But it just depends. I feel like as women, we definitely get attached to people, to labels, to experiences, and we tie a lot of our, loyalty to a specific experience, person, or feeling. You go somewhere and you like, I like it here. And then you like, well, this person don't got this, so I'm just go over here where I like it. And it's just like, you may like something about that person or that experience, that place, whatever, but it's not the best thing that can be offered to you, because there's still probably something over here that better serves you. You know what I'm saying? And I think I want to get better at that as well, because for me, I sometimes it's hard to say that you be settling, but you be settling. I be settling for some shit sometimes. And it's just like, it's very hard to get in the mindset of, I can get X, Y, and Z from over here, go over here and get A, B, C, and then in the middle, element OP, And as women, I feel like it's very, very important for us to diversify our time that, balances out what our needs are, because if someone over here is able to help you out with something, or if this other person is very good and makes you feel all lovey-dovey inside, and this person's just a good time, why not? Ain't none of us married. And if you are, go to hell, because why you cheat on your wife? But for me, I really don't know what to tell y'all, because I'm having struggles with it too. I think I'm very good at detaching my emotions once I'm through. You know what I'm saying? I'm very good at kind of like, I had someone tell me the other day, like, you kind of act like me. You kind of act like a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just like, tell me more. Tell me more, friend. Tell me more how I act like you. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to be like you, twin. But it's the summertime. It's the summertime. Have fun. Go out. Wear your shortest shorts. Okay, get the braids, get the knotless braids, okay? Act up. Get your roster up, okay? Whenever I find out the secret code, I'll share it with you, and we all gonna have pretty full teams. Little leagues, okay? AAU teams full of niggas. That's what I'm talking about, ladies. We need rosters, numbers, okay? Starters, point guards. I think that's what it is. I don't really know too much about sports, but I'm guessing that's what they mean by that, okay? You need every position filled. If you like going over here, do that. But I really don't know how to tell you to get there. All I can tell you is to go. I will support you in every way I can besides the game plan, because I don't know. I really don't know, babe. But you'll figure it out. To my friend who said that her roster is slowly going down, I wonder why that is. I feel like, we all just in a big cesspool of dating, and this is what dating I can honestly refer to as. It's a cesspool. It's just nasty right now. It's the gutter, it's the ghetto, it's the streets, it's lava. The floor is lava. I hate it. I don't want to go outside. I told my friends that me and my Miss Lady is going on strike. Everything's going on strike. The whole body's going on strike, man. Okay, I'm going on strike because I'm just tired of people wasting my time. But at the same time, if I have a roster, am I wasting their time? I don't know. This ain't all that. It wasn't supposed to come back on me like that. But yeah, friends. I don't know. The answer is it's the summertime. Do what you want. I really don't have anything else to say. But that concludes this episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And we'll have more of these. I really like this episode. Let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about specifically. I had a lot of really, really juicy things come through my inbox when I asked what's up with you, friend. And y'all got a lot going on. So I'm going to pray for y'all. That's my ice machine. It keeps making noises. I'm going to pray for y'all, though, because y'all got a lot going on. But yeah, hit me up on social media. I'm at Love Antoinette on every single thing, on every single platform, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. If you find me somewhere else and it's not me, report the page, because I don't know who else love Antoinette. Girl, move around. Like, please. I'll leave you guys with something. I saw this one tweet that I really, really, really enjoyed, and I think it's really, really inspiring. I don't have it on me right now, but I think it went something like this. It was just like, if you're a bad bitch going through like very big switches or stages, huge shifts, just know that something good is coming your way. And I feel like a lot of us have been going through it lately. But we bad bitches. Can't kill me. Okay, Miss Keisha, you cannot kill me. So leave y'all with that. Have a great week. And we'll see you next time. Bye.